Hello guys, my name is Xuebowen. Of course, it's too official. I hope you can call me Bowen kindly through this video. This is my last seminar in coding Singapore. I can't help but feel the time is really fast. The image of the enrollment in 2020 seems to be just yesterday. My major is management. It's really boring majors, but this major is really attractive to me. The reason I chose this majors, I need to review my stories. I was born in 2000 and I went to Warwick University in the UK to study marketing at the age of 18. In 2020, I returned to China and tried to start some small business, but 2020 is really tough year because of the COVID-19. Unfortunately, I felt at that time I found that my knowledge result and the practice experience are still far from enough, so I decided to continue my study life. Looking back on my journey at Coding Singapore, especially in the use of employment tools, we finished the seminar twice. Now I will show how the tools reflect my growth and my outstanding talent in some aspects. Of course, there are still some shortcomings that I need to gradually improve in my future study and life. From the feedback, my athletic and professional qualities are my strengths and the core part of my competitiveness. First of all, for me, no matter what kind of business I do or how much money I make, it doesn't matter. I want be respected by others. Only by having a good athletic quality and becoming a good person can I receive respect from others. I know that the competition is extremely fierce now, and there are often unathletic phenomena in the workplace, and there is nothing we can do about it. But we can control ourselves to be a good man. In terms of professional qualities, I believe that if a thing is done, it should be done well, no matter my role is an employee or a boss. Professional quality is really important for managers because you should have a large knowledgement, reserve, and rich practice experience, including good communication skills. In more detail, my management and communication skills are the most prominent. For entrepreneurs, have a good state of mind in very necessary abilities. You have a good state of mind to face the problem in the fierce competition to constantly adjust their machinery. Second is the ability to communicate. This is really important for a leader. Good communication can better understand the need of others. It is for the customers or their own employees, which makes work and study more efficiency. This unit can be a great way to improve your mind. To put it simply, it can make you more flexible and smarter in your future work. Everything in this unit is designed to prepare students for the business world. Because in the business world is not as beautiful as our life. The business world cooperation, negotiation, communications that often comes up some unacceptable things. The lesson is like a flow chart, giving us an earlier looking up at the part of the business world. In the group discussion section of the class, that's my favorite part. It's like a small negotiation meetings. The opportunities is fleeting. You have to learn to use acceptable language and ideas to meet your objectives. That's the business. At this point, I have to shout out my tutors, Derek Fo, who is my favorite tutors in Coding Singapore's. He always filled with really kind smile in class, just like an excellent guide on your way to growth. He always pushed the atmosphere of the class to the highest point, then asked us to calm down and listen his advice. He said that the unit can enable us to better exercise on our right in the future work and earn more pace, which sounds really attractive. He really taught us a lot. Looking back on my study in Coding Singapore, I majored in marketing and management at the beginning, but after I tired for one semester, I decided to devote myself to the study of management because it took up too much time for me and I didn't have much time for my own life. The most important thing is I have no time to absorb what I had learned. It's really unacceptable to me. After the study and the life provide that my choice is really correct. Although some units in management are difficult, I enjoy them really much. For example, the course of strategy management make me learn what strategies are the best solutions in different conditions. I enjoy my study in coding Singapore very much. During this period of time, I have made very good friends in my life. We help each other both in life and studies. This is really valuable for a student who goes to school alone. I'm so lucky to know the best friends in my life. I'm also grateful for my time at the Coding Singapore. It's time to look into the future. I have received an offer from the University of Queensland. I have decided to pursue my master's degree in the field of business of law, which is another challenge for me. I believe I'm ready for these challenges. After graduation, I will still try to start a business as before. Of course, I will be different from before. I have a rich knowledge reserve, a more good man, and better altitude. Of course, through our online Odyssey program, I also prepared the second choice for myself, which is the real estate industry. I believe that any industry will produce some being fluctuations. China's real estate industry experienced rapid growth from the 2010 to 2019. It experienced a considerable decline during the COVID-19 period and will in a growth trend in the future. So, I want to prepare for this growth. All in all, I want to constantly looking for opportunities to achieve success. Focus on an industry is not my goal, only success is. Hello, in 5 years' time, Bowen, you will certainly have made some achievements in a certain industry, and you may have been married or had children of your own sooner. However, there will be your motivation to continue to grow. Today, I want to say something to you. 5 years from now, try to be happy. I know that your encounter problem will produce some upset emotions, but upset is not the solution to the problem. You have to learn to find a way to solve the problem. Don't let yourself to get caught up in a bad circle again. This is definitely not what you want. Learning to adjust your mind. Second, keep learning. Learn to learn as a necessary condition. School learning is not the end, it's more like a start point. In the crew business world, there is not there is a lot worth learning. Before you do anything, you must lay a good foundation, because the foundation determines the height. I believe you can. Last but not least, learning to balance life and work. When you leave school, your families, your partners, and your children are the most important people to you, and they will unconditionally support your every decision, which is very value assessed. They are just as important as your success. Finally, I would like to thank Curtin Singapore for this time. He was valuable enough to me. I meet my good friends, good tutors, which are the treasures in my life. This speech is an analysis of my certain self-employability, my experience, and reflection on my study and life in Curtin Singapore. As the knowledge I learned in enhancing your businessman course. Finally, this is about my short-term future planning and my hope in the next 5 years.